All right, welcome back to the Africa Business Radio. It's been an amazing time on the show. Well, our second guest this morning is going to take us through whether or not cryptocurrency is real money, because that's the big question in the minds of a lot of people. So Oluwasegun Kosemani is right here in the studio with me. Good morning, Lamilami. I am permitted to call him that, yeah?
Absolutely.
All right, so you're welcome to the show. So let me just give you a background of this young man right here. It's a popular face on Nigerian TV, especially in the entertainment industry. And then he went into technology and coding and all of that. So that's where our conversation is going to start off today. What brought about this shift from entertainment to technology?
The willingness to succeed, to do great things, the unflinching desire to add value to human lives made me want to explore. I believe I was undermined as the brand executive of Nigezie at the time.
I saw that.
Yes, so I haven't done excellently well in many ramifications with great colleagues. I just wanted more. I wanted to create stuff. I'm a guy that likes to create, so of course a creative don't stay in one place.
Speaking of creation, now I read about your creation, Conversa. Amazing stuff.
Oh yes, that's AI. So Conversa was birthed also out of really trying to solve problems. I have zero tolerance for customer service in Nigeria and our clients is on the low. So when we created Conversa, with machine learning and natural language processing, we created a DIY platform for people to build chatbots. So you can use that to automate your sales, marketing process, your customer service. A chatbot is basically that computer program that live in your messaging environment. When you're not there, it can really act like you. I'm not supposed to give ads, but if you've ever seen Whiskey online, trying to do transaction with a Facebook Messenger type of thingy, I don't want to mention that. That's a chatbot. But you can build 1 million chatbots on Conversa. Yes, it's powered by artificial intelligence.
Interesting. Now let's talk about Botmecash. It's a decentralized finance, cryptocurrency, digital assets and payments company, which you started in 2020, right?
Absolutely.
And according to you, it will soon be called the first cryptocurrency bank in Nigeria. Tell us more about Botmecash.
Oh yeah, 5 years down the line, anybody say I'm going to own a bank, I'll say it's a lie. Even till now, if I tell people, look at me like you see Tony Oluwasegun, like you see your Jim Ovia. I might not maybe dress like them because I wear earrings and braid my hair, but I want people like me or that look like me to really know that you're not your skin, you're not your hair, you're the soul that live within Indian Ari. So we were able to create something out of nothing. Botmecash was birthed in that very tough times of the lockdown COVID-19 pandemic. I had bought Bitcoin before then, and I struck gold. We were lucky, and we used all the codes that we had built from the diaspora banking application, which is a trademark that we own. Software as a service that we lease out to financial institution. United Bank of Africa is one of our great clients that gave us the platform when we came back from New York the other time. So it was very expensive for us to get an IMTSO, International Money Transfer Operator license, which is going to cost us about 2 billion paid up capital shares. I didn't have that 2 billion naira at the time, and it's not like I have it now yet. So we wanted to do something that just a couple of hundreds of millions can really kick off. Right. Of course. We built the Botmecash blockchain technology. 3 months we were researching, me and my magic tech team. I invested so much in my people, and I made sure they grabbed the knowledge so quick. We were not sleeping 24 hours back to back. We even left Lagos and missed the lockdown so we could go to a place where the lockdown was a little bit on the
lighter.
Light side. So we came back after a week, so much knowledge, and voila, we launched on the 17th of July. Botmecash is a cryptocurrency, digital assets and payment platform. On Botmecash right now, you can do everything the bank can do. I mean, NIP transactions between bank to bank, you can already do that. But then the banks don't sell Bitcoin.
Right.
And so
we'll come to that.
That makes us better than the bank. And the cross-border remittance services as at 2018, 2019 was up to the tune of 28 billion US dollars from diaspora to Nigeria. And Botmecash can actually enhance that and even make it better. Using Bitcoin for cross-border remittance services. So all of them frivolous charges, time wasting, exchange rates, don't affect Bitcoin and Botmecash. So if you're in America, for example, look at the value we'll be adding to you. If you were supposed to send money through Western Union or MoneyGram, $100, the recipient here will take 38,000 naira as the exchange says today. But on Botmecash, if you send Bitcoin worth of $100 to your family member here in Nigeria, for say from New York City, we're going to be paying that person 45,000 naira. Which would you rather use? That
sounds really attractive.
Yes.
All right. So a lot of persons now, are not very sure about the entire cryptocurrency space. For them, it's really questionable. And one of the big questions out there is it even real money? I mean, it doesn't even flow through the banking system, as we mentioned. I can't even hold it in my pocket or in my wallet like a currency or a coin or something like that. And so it's just purely computer-based means of exchange. So there's this confusion about whether or not it is real money. And I hear that for Bitcoin, there are only 21 million Bitcoins, and that makes it a fixed asset. So is it real money?
First of all, you want to ask yourself, what is money in the first place? So to make it very easy for our listeners, money is anything that you can accept in exchange for goods and services. Am I right? So if I give you a laptop and it worth something to you, you're going to give me what I request for, right? So that's money. And money has always been technology. If you really do your research properly, I don't want to go into that so we don't start dabbling around. So Bitcoin is the 6th most acceptable currency in the world right now. You cannot spend Naira in Ghana, Botswana, United States of America, even Cotonou here. It's going to be very hard for the guys at the
processes and procedures.
Yeah, not even that. Inflation has messed up the money. The money has no value. But then look at BTC. If you put your BTC out there that you want to sell in less than 10 minutes, buyers are all over you. It now depends on the rates that you want to accept. But definitely you would sell it. So Bitcoin, to me, to be precise and to be factual, is money. A whole lot of money. 1 naira is 1 naira. $1 is $1. 1 pound is 1 pound. 1 BTC, you know what it is today.
All right, now a lot of economies, I know you have a lot to say about, Bitcoin and all that, but a lot of economies are against it. In fact, just after Joe Biden's inauguration, he made some moves that led to the plummeting of the price of cryptocurrencies, of Bitcoin particularly. And he froze the crypto wallet legislation, and he says it's until the new administration can review them. So it scared a lot of people, and a lot of people went selling out of fear. And we saw the whooping plunge in crypto price last week. Now, based on that, right now, on the current price and how volatile the market is at this point, do you see a light at the end of the tunnel? I know a lot of my friends who had to withdraw, from that space. So, especially with Joe Biden in power, do you see cryptocurrency thriving?
Joe Biden is going to come and go.
He has like 4 years. He's fresh in the system. So we're looking at 4 years. Or even 8.
I hope he does 8 years.
Okay.
He's a friend of Nigeria, so if he can continue to be nice, good for him. But then that's how they've always been against BTC when it was $0.08. They were very against it in March when it dropped to about 3,000 plus. They were still against it when it rose to 19. Just in December, it was 20-something thousand. It got to 42,000. They thought it was joking. Okay, even though at some point it felt like you shot Bitcoin in the sky and it was dipping like a rocket that is falling off. But the truth is, it's still going to pick up again. I'll tell you what, Bitcoin has value because of demand and supply, right? And just like every investment, somebody make a policy, somebody make a move, you're scared, and you want to, those that don't really have their 10 toes on the ground in their Balenciaga, they're not going to be really able to, face the drum when it starts to beat. So I don't have much to say about the people that are pulling out their money. I know they're doing that on Botmecash too, but we always advise them the same way some people pulled out their money many years ago, many weeks ago, many months ago. In a few months from now, you might regret that you pulled your money out at $30,000 because Bitcoin is still going far ahead of that. It might be $100,000 by the end of 2021.
So for some governments now, I think the key issue, the main reason why they're against this is the fact that there's no third party to regulate let
me tell you something about that. The government has really messed up our money. Like you want to make transaction, there's VAT, there's account maintenance charge, there is stamp duty. They're looking at your money everywhere your money goes, and whatever money you can follow, you will always find something. It's so awesome how you can do anonymous transactions with Bitcoin. It's just simply between you and the next pair.
Yeah, but isn't it worrisome that billions of naira or dollars can be moved and it's not traceable?
Transaction is supposed to be between two people. Two people or multiple behind the first two. Because what is Bitcoin in the first place? It's a virtual currency that is used for payment, peer-to-peer payments, instant payments. So I want to send money to you now. I don't want the next person to really know. Even if they know, I don't want them to be able to stop the money. I don't want them to be able to tax the money or say, oh, this money is too big. Where did you get the money? And all of that, even though I'm doing something very legit. So I want to send the money directly to you with speed, without anything trying to hinder that money from getting to you. That's how transaction is supposed to be. If I want to give you like this remote right now, can you take it from me? So just imagine me trying to give you this remote, and there's a blocker here, there's a blocker here, there's a blocker here. You're going to get tired of just...
Right, so you're saying regulation is a hindrance to transaction.
Regulation has always been hindrance to technology. Technology moves ahead of regulation all the time. If not, we're not going to have Airbnb, SpaceX, we're not going to have Facebook, Netflix, etc., etc. Look at the story behind these people, YouTube and all of them. These guys didn't even have movie centers. YouTube never shot a movie. And look at how much music videos and movies they have on their platform. Same thing as Netflix, same thing as Airbnb. They had no one hotel, not even a room for themselves, and they started their business. So you don't really have to carry cash around. They say cashless Lagos. They want cashless Nigeria.
All right, we can go on about this, and let's just move to the fact that, technology advancement comes with advancement in insecurity. Right, so people have had to deal with, the insecurity that comes with crypto trading and all of that. So how is Botmecash considering technology and security concerns for cryptocurrencies?
First of all, if you know the technology behind blockchain, you would know that you can't really adulterate it. You can't really infiltrate it. You must be a genius to try, and after several try, you're gonna pull out. But on Botmecash, we do all that is necessary. Our KYC is top notch. We ensure that risk management is completely adhered to. We take your BVN when you're trying to sign up on Botmecash. Of course, you sign up with username and just password. Voila, you're in. When you're completing your profile, you see the things that we take. But you may not be able to complete a transaction without BVN. It's not like we can't make it happen. We wrote the codes, we put together the algorithms. But then for compliance purposes, because we see ourselves as a bank, if crypto dies today, right? I'm just saying, or the world shut down today. We can still continue to do transactions the way we have built our platform in form of a bank. But then if the world really shut down, crypto will still move, because the world shut down some weeks and months ago. You couldn't do bank transactions, but Bitcoin was moving around the world. Now you can buy Bolly at the bus stop with Bitcoin. You can buy Suya. You can pay for your bills. On Botmecash, you can pay for your FIRS bills. You can pay for DSTV, PXN. You can buy credit with BTC. You can send money to your loved ones in Bitcoin, and they won't even know it was Bitcoin. They cash it in fiat. Yes.
Interesting. Okay, now say I want to get into the cryptocurrency space through Botmecash. What are the legal and regulatory guidance, and how will Botmecash monitor emerging regulatory consideration in the cryptocurrency market?
We are in close contact with SEC, Security Exchange Commission of Nigeria. If you heard, sometime last year they put out a circular, and they're paying attention to cryptocurrency We also have a strong partnership with Nigerian Diaspora Commission, headed by Honorable Abike Dabiri. So we're very, very careful about the things that we're doing. We're paying attention to the Ministry of Finance. We're paying attention to the Ministry for various things that have to do with economy and money. So in Nigeria here, there are no regulation currently guiding terms of use around Bitcoin, and there are no regulations stopping it from happening. So whether they like it or not, I mean, we're out here. So I can be a Jim Ovia or your next Tony Elumelu without the government trying to stop us. That's because we're doing Bitcoin. But then they can tax fiat. So on Botmecash, we're getting very, very ready. If they say tomorrow bring 100 million naira to register or whatever it is, we're just going to pull out that money in Bitcoin and convert it to the currency of that particular country that we want to expand in, be it Nigeria, Ghana, or whatever it is. We're getting ready. Like I said, we're partnering with people. We're not hiding. It's not like we're in a business that is frivolous, or we're in a so-called Ponzi business. No, never. It's a legitimate thing that we're doing. A lot
of persons actually associate cryptocurrency trading with Ponzi
because they don't know. Nigerians have been messed up with MMM in the past.
Yeah, once bitten, right?
Yeah, 10 times shot. So I just want to say this, scared money don't make no money. So you really have to do your research and understand what's going on. Already, we're working towards having like a crypto card whereby you can have your Botmecash card and you can spend crypto every freaking place you go. You want to buy a ticket, you want to pay for your meal with your boyfriend or something. Everything is possible. So whatever the regulation wants to bring in other climes is already happening. In the US, it's happening. In China, in Russia. Russia has Bitcoin ATMs everywhere. And even in Nigeria, we already have about 3 in Lagos here. Though Botmecash, we're working on having Bitcoin ATMs too, so you can have access to cash or buy your Bitcoin anywhere all around you.
Right.
So whatever regulation the government is ready to put on the table, we're here. As a matter of fact, we would be the one to advise them on how to regulate us. They've been asking. We've been going for symposiums. We've been going for events and all type of gathering that can really enlighten and educate the minds of the regulators themselves. I think the regulators really want to come in. The government needs money. They need Bitcoin. Nigeria is broke. Nigeria is owing a lot of money. In as much as we have a lot of money, we're still broke because by the time you make money, the money was spent on other things. It's still enough for the little gains. And we have bad leadership. Our politicians are very corrupt. So the only way out right now is to take extra cheese. You take dollar, you take pounds, you take USD. Why reject Bitcoin? So I'm sure the government will want to do business with Bitcoin. Iran, for example, with all of the sanctions they had on from the Trump previous administration of the former U.S. President Trump. They now allow BTC completely in their country. So I'm of the school of thoughts that between the next 1 year, even might be shorter than that. So sometimes this year, 2021, you will hear a big announcement from SEC or from the Ministry of Finance that cryptocurrency. You will just hear that, there is now a national cryptocurrency agency.
Coming from you, yeah? Okay, so we'll wait and see. Yeah, we'll just wait and see how it goes. Not really.
I'm in the corridors of these guys, so I can hear what's going on. Some of them have started converting their money in Bitcoin. Let me tell you a quick joke. You see those guys that carry their money around at the airport and you bust the money, 500 million naira and cool. If they knew about Bitcoin, they wouldn't have made such
that
mistake.
Is the problem. That's the fear of some economists. Like money laundering would be very rampant with Bitcoin.
Money laundering has always been rampant with fiat. It's terrible. Fiat can be printed.
At least it's traceable. Well, let's not dwell on that.
Digital.
I'm not against Bitcoin, yeah. So let's not dwell on the fact that money laundering there are always pros and cons of everything. So that could be one of them for Bitcoin.
The thing about our platform is we do KYC, so it's very difficult to do fraud on our platform.
Yeah.
Right. But then the money is coming into your wallet. So why do I have to ask you where the money is coming from?
Yeah.
Put a Bitcoin in your wallet. It's okay as long as nobody's trying to chase you. But when anybody comes for you, of course we can provide you because we have all of your data.
Right.
But the thing that we do is we protect 100% upon confirmation of our privacy policy, the people on our platform.
Beautiful.
Whether it's the cops or the government can't just come and say, give us the data of so person. You're going to have to do more than that. You're going to have to bring facts, figures for us to really provide you with anybody's information. And that has not happened yet. I don't think it's going to happen. And even when we provide you, how do you get the money? Once it's in Bitcoin, it's a wrap.
Right, it's a wrap indeed. All right, before I let you go, aside government regulations being a challenge to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, some government regulations, we have up and coming cryptocurrencies all set to expand rapidly. Aside, Bitcoin, the superiority of Bitcoin is challenged by the emergence of central bank digital currencies, or the CBDCs. Mm-hmm. We've seen states such as China. These guys have seen the success of crypto and they want to create their own more stable version. So what they do is they use stable coins, which are tied to the yuan or the US dollar, to create a less volatile cryptocurrency. So do you see this in any way solving the problem of third party, traceability? Because I feel like this is one major concern for a lot of economies.
There's no way they can resolve that, their concern. Economics have always tried. They just these are human beings that just come and put analysis together. You might believe them. How many geniuses has really come out as the economics really predicted rightly? Who predicted that Elon Musk was going to become the world richest man the day he became that? So for me, I move fast and break things, like Mark says. So stable coins are very good, right? Like you said, for less volatile purposes of the cryptocurrency wave. We're also trying to introduce stablecoin on Botmecash. Any government. As a matter of fact, Nigeria is a follow government. So whatever China, America does, Nigeria will naturally just...
So eventually they'll just play along.
We'll not play along, we'll just carbon copy. So just pay attention to your environment. Yeah. Pay attention to what is happening. By 2023, if you don't have Bitcoin, you might feel miserable in regret. The truth is Bitcoin is very good to hedge your funds. Other altcoins are good too. Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple is coming up. But then BTC is the mother of them all. It's at the top of the food chain of the cryptocurrency game. So its growth, its volatility also affects others. And I want to say this: Bitcoin is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So if you're looking for money that you want to use to buy Banana Island house in your dream overnight, you're not going to get that on Bitcoin.
You'll have to do a lot of market watching, calculating. You
must be calm,
work hard.
You must be patient. Actually, money, don't put it in Bitcoin. I mean, the money, that, okay, all right, I really, really want to take risk. If it goes well, it's mine. It's not a 50-50 chance. It's a guarantee that you're going to succeed on BTC, but then you will take a fall at some point. I'm going to tell you, Anthony Joshua became a real world champion when he took a fall from Andy Ruiz. Go and check it out. Every time you fall and you don't stand up, you're falling. But every time you fall and you stand up, then you become a hero. So BTC, drops and boom, 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 boom. With so much momentum, it goes back up. That's the thing I like about it. The adrenaline, it helps me feel like, I'm truly doing something. I'm making money. I don't like the money that is stagnant. You put 100,000 naira in Nigerian bank account. The 100,000 naira is not completely stagnant. Rather, it reduces.
Right.
Stamp duty, account maintenance. Even if you don't say, they send you happy birthday message that you don't send them, they remove it from your money. All of those charges are exempted.
Right.
No VAT, account maintenance, no stamp duty on Botmecash. You can send, once you convert your Bitcoin to cash on Botmecash, you can send that cash to anybody. You don't even have to withdraw the money. You can attach your bank account to it. And we do beyond that. Very soon you're going to be using... Already, you can use Bitcoin to buy airtime on Botmecash, right? But then very soon you're going to be paying for other services like pay for houses, pay for agricultural investments. Right now, you can pay for DSTV. You can convert overloaded or unused airtime to cash. Those are other things that Botmecash offers. So it's not just Bitcoin that we offer or cryptocurrency.
Right.
So I'll tell you that governments of the world today are paying attention. They know their fiat can be printed. They know there are only 21 million Bitcoin in circulation. 18 million in circulation to be precise. No one millionaire can really. All the billionaires on earth cannot have Bitcoin. They just have to find a way to keep mining and mining and mining. And you can start very small. You can just buy Satoshis. You don't have to have a whole Bitcoin. You can buy Satoshis in bits. You can't become a millionaire overnight. Before you get to 1 million, you start from 1, 2, 3. Right. So why don't you just buy Satoshis rather than just having that your Naira that doesn't grow. Minimum wage in Nigeria is just about 30,000 naira.
We haven't factored in the inflation rate either. Well, I'm going to have to stop you at this point. It's been an amazing time. B2C trading is exciting, but it is complex as well. But it can be easier, I guess, with Botmecash.
Oh, it's very, very easy with Botmecash. Just go to www.botmecash.com. And it's going to be the biggest and the best decision you're going to make, or you would have made by the end of 2021.
Right.
Trust me. Do that right now. We can give you, we do giveaways a lot. I mean, I'm the type that like to encourage people. So sometimes you come on the platform, we have referral codes that you can use to actually refer somebody. If you can't buy yet, when they buy, you make as much as 10% of that. And there's this 25% first ever sub-Saharan Bitcoin savers promo innovation that we have put up. Once you buy BTC of at least 50,000 naira and to hold for minimum of 30 consecutive days, you get up to 25% of our revenue. We're sharing our revenue with our customers.
That's a lot.
That has never ever happened in the history.
All right, so just check out the website you just mentioned and get more information. Thank you so much, Lami. It's been a great time with you right here in the studio. I do hope you'll be available when we want you for further conversations.
Of course. I mean, Josh is my guy. I'll come here anytime. And you're a very good interviewer.
Oh, thank you.